Sure.
So what what I like from Van Til and Bonson is that they were able to, from their studying in theology and philosophy, was try to recapitulate what God reveals in philosophical terms and philosophical critiques. Because philosophy and theology significantly overlap.
Yeah.
Okay. So for example, in the biblical world, we will talk about God. But in a philosophical world, they would say, well, the ground of being, right? But God is the ground of all being.
Mm-hmm.
So if they claim that no God is needed, then implicitly, whether they realize it or not, they're operating from some other unidentified ground of being in order to say the sky is blue. Okay, what is that ground of all being? And what they will typically do if they're noobs or they're dopes, they'll just talk about nature or physics, laws of nature. But you'll notice that's an appeal to generalizations or abstractions. And by abstraction, I don't mean fiction. What I mean is that what is something that you can give me that is singular and concrete, as opposed to a term that is collectivizing a set of concrete discrete states? Because only a concrete object stands in causal relations to other objects. A statement like, for example, if I say the crowd carried the float down the parade, the term crowd is an abstraction. What was actually holding it up is, let's say, 50 men, each of which using their shoulder were holding a portion of the weight. Okay. And we're using the crowd as shorthand. So when they appeal to laws of nature, what within the set of laws of nature is concrete and absolute? What is
Great
it?
point. Yeah, that's why when they say reality, that doesn't work either. That's
Yeah,
what they.
that's an appeal to another abstraction. And you see, you have to be careful when you use that term, because more often than not, they're going to equate the term abstraction with fiction.
Okay.
Okay. And that's not what we mean. When I say that's an abstraction, I'm not saying it's fiction. Okay.
Sure. This is helpful, Darth.
What if I said to you suppose there's a group of dogs. Let's say there's 5 dogs, each of which are grabbing on a rope and pulling the boat to shore. Okay. And I
Hmm.
said to you, the pack pulled the boat in. Well, the term pack is an abstraction. It's a single term that's not concrete. The pack simply represents the unification of the concrete members, each of which are taking part in pulling the boat to shore.
Without the abstraction, you would have to say dog one, dog two, dog. You'd have to name each
Right.
individual
Right.
entity.
So when they appeal to laws of nature, what are the individual concrete states that are being invoked, collectivized in the term laws of nature? So, for example, when Lawrence Krauss in some of his lectures says we don't need God, we can explain everything through laws of nature. All he's just simply saying is there are things that are regular. Okay, so why are things regular? Is there something that will, or is it yet to be identified, or is unidentified, that is imposing these states of regularity that then explain various phenomenon? And you see, he bullshitted on many occasions saying, well, we don't need God. We can explain everything, the laws of nature. But when it was my opportunity, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, when I said to him, well, good, what's foundational and fundamental that dictates all instances of what is and cannot be? What was his answer? His answer wasn't laws of nature. He goes, I don't know. Why does it even matter?
Right.
Because when he says we can explain everything, the laws of nature, he's lying. He's just simply spewing his materialism, pretending it's science. If he says that foundationally to everything is an ocean of fluctuating quantum energy, where did he get the idea that discrete packets of fluctuating quantum energy, where did he get the idea that they're eternal and absolute? and that they're invariant. Where do you get that from?
It's a very good question.
So when he did a lecture, and you can see this for yourself, he did a lecture on Darwin Day a couple of years ago, and he shows a Christmas tree ornament, and he says, "Look at this beautiful Christmas tree ornament." Most people would say, "Yeah, that's very beautiful." He goes, "But it's not a Christmas tree ornament. It's a magnification of an ice crystal or a snow crystal." He goes, "This wasn't designed. This was the result of laws of nature." But this is begging the question that the laws of nature are themselves not designed, producing further states of design. Just like when human beings manufacture very sophisticated machines that operate regularly to spit out components like computer chips.
Is this a one-on-one thing?
No, anybody can talk.
Oh, okay. By the way, hey, dog, what's up? It's been a while.
No, I'm just explaining why atheism, upon a careful walkthrough, is completely indefensible and incoherent.
Uh, those in the laws of physics
Uh,
has. did you say something? Yeah, I was saying something, but you immediately made fun of me or something.
Well, you were mumbling into the microphone. We could
Oh,
barely understand you.
oh, okay. I'm sorry. That's my fault, and I'm sorry for assuming that.
I'm not making fun of you for how the way you speak. I
I'm
was making
sorry.
fun
Yeah.
that what you were saying was garbled and nobody could understand you.
All right. I'm sorry. I got a new mic, so
No problem. Go ahead.
that's my bad. I think you were saying that the laws of physics need to be grounded, and I want you to explain why they need to be
Oh, so
grounded.
you're
Yeah,
asking me a reason behind that statement when I say they need a reason behind what they say.
yeah. Why do the
So
laws of
you're
physics?
agreeing with me.
I'm asking why the laws of physics need to be grounded in a mind.
Okay, so are the laws of physics, when invoked, these regularities, are they absolute and eternal themselves?
They always existed. I think so. I
I
don't.
didn't know. I didn't understand what you said.
I was saying there isn't a reason to believe that they were created somehow.
I missed the first part of that.
I
I'm asking you a question. Do you reckon that the laws of nature themselves are eternal, without beginning, and absolute within themselves? It's a yes or no question.
oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The For me, in my opinion, there isn't a reason to believe that they were created, though.
That's not an answer to my question. That was a dodge.
Do I believe that they were
Do you
eternal?
believe the laws of nature themselves collectively, each of which the members of the set are each of which independently eternal and absolute within themselves?
I think so. Yeah.
And where'd you get that from?
It's, that there
Did
was no
did
reason.
each of the discrete states, collectively known as the laws of nature, did they each purpose and effectuate revealing that to you?
Did they?
Do the members of the set of the laws of nature, do they possess purposefulness and agency whereby they choose to reveal something about themselves?
Choose. I don't think there's a choice when it comes to the laws of
No.
nature. I think
Do each of the members of the laws of nature, do they possess volition where they can purpose to reveal something about themselves?
they can reveal things about themselves through science. Yeah.
So, no, 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 no. Are the laws of nature in individuated states, are each of the members of the set volitional, whereupon, as an
Volitional.
agent, they can purpose to reveal themselves?
Volitional. I don't know what
Yeah.
that means.
Did
I'm
the
sorry.
members of the set of the laws of nature purpose to reveal that each of the members are eternal.
I don't think that the laws of physics have purposes or intentions.
Okay, so let me ask you a question then. So, do you believe that the laws of nature mean that God is unnecessary?
In and of themselves, I do.
Okay, now,
Let me think.
when we talk about the laws of nature, okay, you're talking about a set where there's members of the set. Okay? Now, did each member of the set of the laws of nature reveal of themselves that they are eternal?
I don't think they can. I don't think
Okay.
they have or they can.
Did the laws of nature, either individually or collectively, purposely reveal that they are eternal?
I don't think they can or that they have. So yeah, that's your answer. No,
Are
they
the laws
didn't.
of nature eternal?
I believe they are, but they don't have
On
to
what
reveal that they
what
are.
basis do you assert that they are eternal?
There wasn't any reason to believe that the laws of nature were created.
Of course, there is a reason. The fact that you don't accept it doesn't mean that it's not a reason.
Oh, what's the reason?
Do you have a defeater?
Since
That
there's a
okay,
reason, I would like to know
listen
what the
carefully.
reason is.
Please don't go into bickering mode. Do you have a defeater that the laws of nature were created? Do you have a defeater for that?
Oh, and I would like to know the reason they were.
Okay, so here's the deal. If you say they are not accepted to be created because you don't have a reason for it, then that's called an appeal to ignorance fallacy. That a proposition is true because it hasn't been shown to be false.
Alright, I would like to know the reason why
Do
they
you
were created.
do you understand that you have committed an appeal to ignorance fallacy?
Okay, I have. I would like to know
Okay,
that they were created. The evidence that they were created.
so hold on a second. So now, do you have a positive, defensible rationale as to how you determine that the laws of nature are without beginning and eternal?
I thought we already dealt with that, Paul.
Do you have an answer to my question? Or am I going to hear more verbal dodges?
We already dealt with that, Paul, didn't we? I said that.
So you're going to dodge again.
I'm.
If you keep on dodging, then you're signal to me that the conversation is over. Do you have a rational, since you do not accept that the world in whole and in part unambiguously reveals God and by his purpose, therefore, whatever we talk about this world exemplifies and indicates God by his purpose, then I want to know, why do the laws of nature exist? Are the laws of nature non-derivative or derivative?
Why do they exist? Why do the laws of nature exist? That's.
Please listen to me. If you continue to evade my fair questions, the interaction is over. Now, in the Christian worldview, whatever is not God is creaturely, meaning it is derivative. The laws of nature in the Christian worldview are derivative. Now, your position is that the laws of nature can be put on the table without the necessity of referencing God. So there's only two ways that you can do this. And that is that you're going to have to unpack that the laws of nature exist non derivatively or they exist derivatively. So the laws of nature that you claim to exist to explain the world without God, are they derivative or non derivative?
By that you mean, can they be explained or not explained?
Are the
Or
laws
what?
of nature, did the laws of nature begin to exist Or have they always existed?
I believe personally that they've always existed, but we've
And
already.
what is the rational basis of that? Did the laws of nature reveal that to you?
Well, we don't have a reason to
Did the
believe.
laws of nature
Come on, you're
reveal
interrupting
to
me.
you that they are eternal?
Can you not interrupt me while I'm answering? I mean,
Well, you keep on dodging. I asked the question: did the laws of nature reveal to you that they are eternal?
no, but we don't have a
Okay,
reason to
okay.
believe.
Now here's the
Come
problem.
on,
Hold
I
on a
was
second.
answering you, dude.
Stop. I know you gave me an answer. You said
I
no.
was
Okay. Look.
in
I
the
don't want to have
process
to
of
mute you.
answering.
I don't want to have to mute you.
Oh, God.
Now, you just said the
This
laws of
happens all
nature
the
did not
time.
reveal to you that they are eternal. I'm going to ask you a very
Whatever.
simple question.
Okay.
If in a world where God exists, if he purposes not to be known, could he be known?
But he doesn't purpose to not be known.
Okay. If God purposed not to be known, could he be known?
If he didn't want to be known, he could not be known. But
Okay,
in
good.
the Bible, it says, come
Did the
on.
laws of nature purpose to be known?
Apparently, yes, because we know them.
Oh, so the laws of nature now are volitional?
Well, apparently, because we know of them.
Apparently, the laws of nature. So each discrete packet within the laws of nature, each of which are agents.
Is that the implication of them being known?
Where did you get the idea that there are packets within the laws of nature that are volitional? Where'd you get that from?
Well, we know of them. So,
Yeah. This is the go. I want my fellow listeners to notice that this is what atheists say. They always go, "Oh, well, what we understand, what we know." Now, in certain situations, that's okay. But what you just said is an absolute lie. Can you name me one physicist in the world today, living or dead, that says that subsections of laws of nature are volitional?
volitional. What does volitional mean?
Okay, goodbye. You're done. Bye.
Oh man,
Okay.
diced it.
What a lying sack
Fine.
of crap you are. Okay? When I said to him, are the laws of nature, at least the
I
individual
said I
components
don't even
thereof,
know
are
what
they
that
volitional? He
means.
said yes. Okay.
Well, I said yes, but I didn't know what that
And then he
meant.
goes, what is volitional?
Yeah, what's in it? I don't know.
You see, when they get cornered by their own garbage model of reality, then they go into the definitional game. They go into the rabbit trail game. They play the obvious.
Maybe I'm being dumb, I don't know. Maybe.